This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. The Atlantic bubble opened this week and already thousands of Atlantic Canadians have crossed into New Brunswick. Due to immediate long lines and wait times at the provincial borders, public safety was initially letting some cars through without having to show required documentation. In a statement to CHCO, Public Safety stated, "We are developing a technology-enabled solution that will be launched in the coming days and will help speed up traffic flow. Until the new technology is fully implemented, travelers entering New Brunswick can help speed up the process by printing and filling out the roadside questionnaire and having it ready when they arrive at the border." The electronic border check system launching this week will allow drivers to register their vehicles online before traveling to New Brunswick. The town of St. Andrews has already taken proactive measures to deal with high tourism traffic this summer. On Monday night, Town Council debated the success of the Water Street pilot project nearly 2 weeks after its launch. Feelings were mixed between the councillors as to whether or not the extended sidewalks and temporary one-way street in the downtown commercial area, which are meant to allow for more social distancing space for pedestrians, are actually proving to be effective. Ultimately, councillors decided that they need to consult with the business community before making any decisions about the pilot project's future.
If we didn't do something, you're going to see a lot of business in September, October, close their doors like they normally do, but they're not going to pay rent all winter. They're going to shut them down and they're not going to be back. And you could be facing next year a front street with half the businesses there. So we really need for the business community to tell us what to do.
New Brunswick Green Party leader David Coon spent Tuesday visiting Campobello Island to see the social and economic impact that the COVID-19 pandemic is having on Campobello. 85% of tourism to the island normally comes from Americans, who are restricted from visiting this year. And the seasonal ferry connecting Campobello to the rest of the mainland has only been operating for 3 weeks. Coon met with Mayor Brett Newman and Justin Tinker, chair of the board of Accessible Campobello. With the seasonal ferry set to cease operation in September and no vaccine for COVID-19 on the horizon, islanders are in need of solution to their unique and critical transportation issues. Finally, Premier Blaine Higgs and other government leaders will meet again this week with over 15 First Nations chiefs to discuss the issue of systemic racism within the province's policing and justice systems. On Monday, CHCO launched our own series of special episodes of Southwest Magazine, dedicated to taking an in-depth look at systemic racism in New Brunswick.
An example of systemic discrimination, at least in my opinion, in the education system would be not actually having a program that will educate my kids about their history or a Native kid's history. That would be a really easy example of a system of discrimination.
The first guests appearing on the special series are St. John lawyer and public speaker Neil Clements and Dr. Timothy Christie, Regional Director of Ethics for Horizon Health. Clements and Christie shed light on how systemic racism exists in our society and why provincial and federal legislation needs to be changed to make racial discrimination a criminal offense.
It's the way the systems are set up. So if I give you an example, right now in New Brunswick, if I go hunting or fishing illegally, I can be arrested for that and I could actually be put in jail for that. I could be fined, I could have my car seized. In New Brunswick, if I racially discriminate against someone, that doesn't happen to me. I won't get arrested. I won't get fined. I won't get put in jail. I won't have anything seized. So the structure of the way that we even address racism in New Brunswick is set up to be ineffective. It's set up not to work.
To watch the entire episode, watch Southwest Magazine on CHCO-TV all this week. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.